Well, sod off.
No. It's all right. Come on, Willow. Say hello, Willow. Do the intro. Come on then, Willow.
No.
Do the intro. Go on.
You're
supposed to say, I've been training you all week. Hello to Hampshire Outdoors and Survival. This is Willow speaking.
Yes. The boozer is open, gentlemen, ladies. Please entree.
Welcome to the pub. The dog is mugging me. And the reason the dog is mugging me...
He's got a thing about handkerchiefs.
He's got a thing about hankies, and I'm suffering with hay fever, and the dog just wants my hanky. Right?
He wouldn't have wiping his nose on you, Will, so you'd end up with a silver streak.
Yeah, you steal my hanky, I will blow my nose on you. Honestly...
On your tail.
I'm going to pick you up and I'm going to wipe a slimy trail from your nose to your tail. Right? You little
digression
stinker.
Today. It's not good, is it?
Leave my hanky alone, monkey.
Hello, Ida, Jason, John, Andy B, Simon, and Bill.
Bill, how you all doing, guys? Yeah. I hope you're all well.
I just got to add some names to. I sent we sent an email out before we went live. About the mugs we have. I've got to redo. Sorry, 1972 and the Simon, Bill. Oh, hairs. Yeah, my our border, she used to like my bows when I used to put my hair up. They're funny devils, aren't they? You got this. With our Jack Russell was absolutely enthralled by Lego and the little plastic soldiers, and he used to stash them in his bed, didn't he? With sweetie wrappers. He had a thing about if you found a Mars bar wrapper, he would steal it and chew it, and he'd bury it in his bed. And treasure. Yeah, it was treasure. I had a rat like that as well. Remember I had a rat called which one was it? I'm trying to think now.
Abbott?
No, it was Gypsy. She was called Gypsy, and she had a thing about jelly babies. So I gave her an empty jelly baby bag, and she'd have it in her cage. And when it come time to clean the cage out, if I threw the jelly baby bag into the black sack of all the stuff out of her bed, she'd jump in the bag, grab her jelly baby bag and put it back in her nest. Yeah, it took 3 months for us to get rid of that bag. Hi, Teresa.
Excuse me, doing a bit of organising.
Just wander around,
What's her hair? Because it's going to do the show over the mug.
Yes.
So I'm going to boil some water.
Oh, the mugs. And when they turned up, we went, that's a shame. They've got they just got a paper sticker on it. So I opened it up and I thought, okay. So you can't really read that, can you? And I got one on each side. But these are colour changing mugs. And as the ones who got the photographs will tell you, you end up with a blue line top and bottom, a white centre, and the Hampshire Outdoors mug sign. Hi, Lawrence.
Excuse the roaring.
Yes. Good evening, Stealth. Oh, he's in a private room.
Private? Does one want a bed bath, sir? Certainly I do, Nursey.
And watch out for them side rooms, you know. We watch many a carry-on film.
Yeah, we know what happens in side rooms. How you feeling, mate? Hopefully you're feeling a lot better. I'm sorry about the roaring. It's just the MSR. Good old MSR. Oh, yeah.
Well, Mac is down in Bude. He's gone with the other lad from Tarpac, and they've gone for a fishing session on Bude Canal, because Bude Canal actually goes out to sea. And Mac last night caught a 15-pound, I can't remember which, it was a carp he caught anyway. Here we go. Look. Da 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 da. And now she's naked.
There we go. Ain't that fancy?
Look at that. Ooh. Yeah, la-di-da, exactly.
The real bonus of it is you can see when your tea's gone cold.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hi, Owen.
So that's the Hampshire Outdoors
Yeah,
and
so
Survival
there
mug.
is the mug. See, I'm touched with that. Burning my hands.
Mm.
Ooh.
Yeah, no expense spared.
Yeah.
We got the logo both
Yeah.
sides.
Yeah.
Ah.
Hi, Stuart. So, yeah, the mug, obviously the handle stayed blue, but then it sneaky beaky, it was suddenly just turned blue
It's a
again.
covert mug.
Yeah.
Covert, not overt.
Mhm.
Yeah. Blue, the colour of sky, the colour of freedom, has little speckles in it. It looks like a starry night until you put the wonder of a cup of tea in it, at which point it tells you and declares Hampshire.
Okay,
Outdoors and
I shall see.
survival.
I shall sort out how what it is to send a cruise.
And we did go for a mug that is a decent size. There
Yeah.
was many options. We decided not to go for the really big mugs because, really,
Yeah.
truthfully, you stand up peeing all day.
Yeah.
So we went for what I call a builder's mug.
Yeah, proper mug.
Proper cup of tea.
Yes.
Or coffee, whichever you prefer.
And we just to let you know that somebody in their private room has already got one because it had paper cups up there, you know.
Yes. We had to sort Mr. Stealth out whilst he was there in hospital. And hopefully, looking
Hi,
at the comments,
Angels.
he's feeling a little bit better. Not a problem, mate. Not a problem with the internet rubbish there. We get that. We understand, mate. Yeah.
It's them nurses. They're all playing flipping online bingo.
Yeah. So I've had a fantastic weekend. I've been out with the Explorer Scouts weekend, 2 days, 2 different groups.
Oh, pacemaker tomorrow.
Really?
Excellent. Yay.
Hey, they can rebuild him. He is the bionic man.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do.
He is a cyborg, really.
We can rebuild him. We have £4.50 in the NHS Trust.
Hi, Lee. Sorry to hear about Sapphire. Poor Lee lost his dog this week.
That's rotten news. I am
Yeah.
so sorry to hear that, mate. The passing of our very loved ones and friends is always
It
a
is a
tough
hard time.
time.
Yeah.
I get that. Says he sitting here stroking
Yeah, little shizzle.
my little pain in the bum. So yeah. Anyhow, I'm going to raise a glass there to everybody, and
I shall
yeah,
raise one from
have a
Lucas
great
age.
week. I hope you've had a great weekend. I'm exhausted, and the Scouts were
He was
brilliant.
playing with Adventure Scouts this week.
Yeah. So majority of them around 15 years old, or around 15 years old. Maybe some a little bit older, maybe some a little bit younger, but they were brilliant. Switched on, intelligent. Whenever I work with these Scouts, I come away actually quite buoyed up with the
Hi, Mike from Minsk. How you doing?
hope for the future, because I don't just spend my time showing them skills and having a chat to them about life skills, preparation, and so on. I like to feedback from them, so I ask them questions, and the sort of feedback I get really does give me hope for the future. I used to be one of those that went, youth of today, but that's too general. There are some real bright sparks out there, some real, not just clever, but sensible young souls, good shoulders and good heads upon them, you know. So yeah, if they were anything to go by, I'm not too worried about the future.
It's good when they're willing to learn.
Yeah.
It's and they. What was nice was they had the chance to do. Hi, Matty. How you doing?
Hi, Matty, mate. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed it. And
Yes.
thank you for.
Matthew is Matty, who you'll see in the film of yesterday's.
Yesterday's short. So I wasn't aware Matty was a member. And we were chatting right at the end of the day, right at the last minute thing, as we were pretty much saying our goodbyes. And I said to Matt, I said to him, I've got a little channel if you're ever interested. He goes, I'm one of your members. I was like, oh, cheers, mate. I wish I'd known at the beginning of the day. I might have given you a little bit of a treat. So I'm sorry, Matt, but Yeah, I will make sure you get a hat.
Yeah, Matty, you get hold of send us an email. Listen,
Send us an email
to there, and
let me know your address.
mm.
I'll get you a hat out. Yeah, and that is because Matty was an absolute star on Saturday. He was one of the guys. He really helped me because it's very difficult for somebody in my generation to stand up in front of a group of young people and try and engage with them.
Matty, did you find the troll under the bridge?
No, I don't know they did, but they did have somebody park on a tree.
Oh, yeah, because there is a troll in the woods. Yeah. It's a concrete troll from Cornwall. He used to be under the bridge, didn't he?
Yeah.
Protecting the bridge. So, yeah, you might not necessarily, but next time you go there, have a look out for the troll. He's about that big.
Yeah. So, it was some
interesting
driving. There was some interesting driving. So, what the scouts were there to do. So, as you're aware, the woods that I use, that I have permission to use, is run by Surrey 4x4 Tours and Training, who are a LANTRA recognised training organisation. They teach four-wheel driving skills or off-road driving skills to government organisations, councils, authorities and companies that need to certify their guys to be safe off-road driving vehicles, doing winching and all the attained bits with it.
The Vikings left him behind, Andy.
ATVs, quad bikes and all that. Now, I help them out by applying my skills on training days where it's needed. If somebody's going to do an expedition and so on, I come along and I might go through some basics with them. And in return, I get to use the woods as long as I help out with some of the maintenance, which is part of the deal. You know, you can't have something for nothing. Now, I come in once or twice a year to basically be a background. Whilst the scouts are doing their off-road driving, their four-wheel driving, the groups that are waiting their turn come and I give them a chat about prepping, survival skills, demonstrate. I've taken a load of gear, anything they want to know, anything they want to try out, anything they want to have a go at, they crack on with it and we go through it. So yesterday, not bitterly cold, but it was cold, slightly breezy. It wasn't the best day, but I sort of set a challenge for the first group, which was light me a fire that will burn all day. So they got given 4 logs. They lit a fire, and for the entire day, that fire stayed in, giving heat. The 4 logs burnt down steadily, and just like Matty knows, this morning when I went into the woods, there were still stumps that long on those 4 logs, and they weren't huge logs, but they were there, and they were bone dry. So the group that got to light the fire today actually got an easier task. But again, we made 4 logs last all day. So the skill there wasn't so much in lighting the fire, but it was actually building a fire that's not going to go through all your materials. You're not going to be constantly feeding. It's not just going to burn everything up. It was just a steady, sustained fire. And it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Well done.
And next weekend, he's got someone coming to see him for the week, Tuesday, and he's helping out at Operation Jackdaw.
Yes, so I'll be volunteering my skills and my abilities for Operation Jackdaw, which is helping veterans get out, do camps, do a bit of rewilding, and just to help them. So it's a busy couple of weeks. And the one night survival challenge is on. I've had my information. I have been set my task. So the one night survival I will be doing, and I'm actually going to make it a real challenge for myself this year. I'm not going up to the woods. I'm going onto the moors. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to put it out there. If you're going to do it right. But I will add this caveat. I have many years of training and experience on moorland, open heath, mountainside behind me. I don't suggest that people, and this is not an encouragement for people to just go out onto the hills with nothing. That will lead to injury and harm. I will be going out there with my skill set, my loading, the right clothing, the right gear that I need to get through that night with no gear.
Well, so Jason, you're doing it too. Excellent.
Yeah. So hopefully that will be when it all comes together and Mr. Owen has worked his magic. There will be an interesting combination of the 4 of us, I believe, that are doing it, putting our skills together and giving you some ideas, tips and tricks. hopefully you'll find that fascinating. So it's going to be a busy month, isn't it?
Mm.
Got a lot on this month.
Yeah.
But it'll be great.
Especially and we asked. Yeah, I had oldest son. It's his birthday tomorrow.
Yeah.
And he was shocked when I reminded him that he's actually 37 tomorrow.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
son is 37. Damn, that makes me feel old.
No, they've actually, Simon, they've
Longmore.
managed to get Longmore.
Yeah, they're at Longmore.
And
on
they're
camp
at Longmore
next
this camp.
Yeah.
So, like I said, that was your camp, wasn't it? That's where you worked the last 16 years. So
it's going to be a bit difficult, actually, because I haven't been there
for a long time. Years.
5 years.
Yeah.
And I left Longmore, and I've been stationed there for 16 years. It became a big part of my life, my heart, my soul. I was very much involved with the training areas and the ranges. I had a lot of input. I built a shotgun range. I did a lot there, put a lot into the place, and on the conservation side of it. I was
he used to go in and feed the squirrels and that when he's on his days off.
So when I came away, it was a big part of me got a bit sort of crushed, really, a bit broken. It was missed it, that environment. So I'm going back for the first time, and it's actually there's been a lot of times I've said, "Oh, I'm going to go back. I'm going to do a walk around. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back." And it's one of those where you sort of put your foot out the door, and part of you goes, "No, leave it." Well, Op Jackdaw up there, I've been asked to go along, join them on a camp, and in so doing, that's the push I think I need. And I've already sort of set my mind back that things will have changed. Things will be different. It's a different place now. There's different people running it. There's different people in charge. There's
I worked in
the
main building at Longmore on the camp itself. So
I've got to go in a bit open-minded and a bit open-hearted. But it will be nice to see the old place again and see how things have changed and how they've progressed. Yeah.
And one part, the perimeter track was one of the culverts underneath the track went, didn't it?
Yeah.
And it meant it actually took the whole track away. So you couldn't actually go right around the track. You could go to a certain point, then you have to turn around and go back around the other way, and then turn around and go back the other way.
Yeah. Well, as asked last week, here's your prepper and survivalist report for North America, Europe, and Great Britain for the next 7 days, as compiled by me. And I've had to break it down. It was quite in depth, this one. So I've actually gone through it, broken it down, and tried to make it a generalised report. Otherwise, we'd be here for 4 hours. So, for Great Britain for the next 7 days, the thing for preppers and survivors to be aware of is, and for all of them, it's weather. That's the main thing they're talking about. So, Britain, wet and windy in places. But be aware there is a chance of occasional isolated heavy weather events, i.e. sudden heavy showers.
That's a bit like Friday.
A bit like Friday, basically.
It said light showers. Yeah, hell was it.
It's that time of year, isn't it? Where you try and do a weather report. You even see the weather reporters doing it. They go, it's a bit of everything, really. So, North America. Okay, and again, North America, huge place, but generalised, what I've managed to take from it is the things to be aware of. There are risks of heavy, powerful thunderstorms and late winter showers. Okay, so chance of sudden snow and a risk of heavy thunderstorms, depending on the area you're in. Obviously, I'm not saying this is the entire states, but those are the risks that I've highlighted. Wherever you are in America, please just keep an eye on it. You may be one of those lucky ones that are going to get balmy spring weather. You may be one of the unlucky ones, but that's the risks that they've associated. And for Europe, Europe has a risk of cold spells at ice and possible snow at altitude, rain and wind elsewhere. It's that time of year, isn't it? If it ain't windy, it's going to be rainy. And if it ain't windy and rainy, it could be pretty much anything. It could be snow, could be ice, or it could be a nice 70 degrees. Or you could have what I call dead days, which is the last 2 days up in the woods, which has been pretty much a constant miss, a gentle easterly wind, so that's brought the temperature down. Damp's been in the air. They're not my favourite days. They just feel a bit really, don't they? You look into the distance, instead of seeing colour, it's just a bit grey. But hopefully through the week things will improve. Kaz has already mentioned the Tarpac guys. They're off on a fishing adventure. Very interesting one. I'm looking forward to chatting to them about this because they're fishing on a canal. But that's out of season, Mickey, this time of year. I know, but the canal is also a lake.
So the canal
that's
is
interesting, Mickey.
Yeah,
and even more interesting than that, this canal is also an estuary.
Yep, because it goes out to sea.
It goes out to sea. So, and I can report so far that, and I will next week have more information for you. So far, I can report a large bream, a 15-pound linear carp.
Matt got the linear carp. Rob got the bream.
And Rob may be having an incident with a cormorant.
Yeah, a very interesting tug of war with a cormorant. So
I shall report back on the
Bute
incident
Canal.
with the cormorant next week, but they're on Bute Canal.
Max actually, as you go over the little bridge, and you got the canal in front of you, looking out to sea. Max actually below that stone wall where it's the deepest by the where the bridge is,
because he knows cold weather.
Yeah,
in the canal, fish are going to drop. So again, they're going to go into deeper water.
We've seen a really big carp being taken out of there. And the funny thing, we were actually on holiday with Mac and our kids and his kids, and the bloke was on his own, and so another member of the public offered to help him. And actually, didn't he break his net?
Yeah, broke the net.
Right, and lost the fish.
Yeah, I see people are mentioning fuel prices at the moment. Yeah, fuel prices at the moment are a little bit.
Yeah, they went up.
It's profiteering.
Like 5 hours, it went up 9p.
I'm pretty moody at the fuel companies because as soon as the Straits of Hormuz have an issue, they whack the prices up. Right, how long does it take for the fuel tankers to get to the ports in Britain from the Straits of Hormuz? Well, chatting to my friends and people that are in the know, they reckon probably about 10 days on average, depending on the weather, the conditions, the size of the tanker. So it shouldn't be making a difference yet. So there is actually no impact on the fuel companies as yet. That impact is to come. But way before there is any impact, I've noticed we've seen around here everything from 138. Well, let's face it, last Monday, pretty much everybody was down around 134. I've seen 138s, 140s, one place £1.68. So it's profiteering. I know the prices are going to go up, and I accept that. But put them up because it's costing you, not because it's giving you. And I noticed that
the 10 things that they say you need to stock up on is fuel for the car, fuel for the house, so your gas, your stuff like that, batteries, kerosene. It's all stuff that most have got stuff like that anyway. What I do have
to say about that, storing modern fuels. Okay, now there are rules and regulations, and we're not even going to go anywhere near that because hey, you're going to do what you got to do. But I will say, especially with diesel, if you're looking at storing up modern diesel, just be aware that most modern diesels have a bio additive or bio. I forget the terminology. A assistant of natural material in them. They're prone to diesel bug, is what I'm trying to say. Diesel doesn't store like it used to. There was a time where you could take 20 litres of diesel, stick it in the back of the shed for 4 years, take it out and use it. Now, diesel goes off, and it can go off quite rapidly. So at the end of the day, just be aware of that. Now, you can buy additives to put in the diesel for storing it, which prolongs the storage. It kills the bug. It's a bacteria that grows within it. Or is it an enzyme? Can't remember which, but it's one or t'other. And it forms like a glutinous gel, and it starts to block jets, pumps, and so on. So think about that if you're going to store diesel, okay? Think about you might want to go and get that additive, find an additive, put it in there for a prolonged storage. Other than that, all I can say is do what you got to do. I'm practicing eco driving at the moment, so I'm seeing what I can get out of a gallon. So I've just dropped my speed back, taking it a bit easy, a bit more easy on the gear changes, a bit smoother and that. Don't be in such a hurry. Leave a little bit earlier.
No, that's all right.
And forge it out that way.
That's fine, Mike. Mike, from instance, unrelated question, said, "Do mushrooms grow in the UK or else?"
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're quite lucky
Yeah,
with
we get
the
boletes
amount
here.
of
Yeah.
mushrooms we do get. We
Yeah.
get the big, is it portobellos?
Yeah.
We get there's like the white mushrooms.
But he's asking particularly in
Oh.
boletes. Yeah, we do get boletes here, mate. Now, I don't do a lot of fungi on the channel. There are a few fungi I can identify, and I'm quite happy to go pick and harvest and use myself. Quite common ones, mostly. And that is because I know I'm not going to make a mistake. One of the reasons I don't do a lot of foraging and searching for edibles on the channel is I don't want to encourage somebody into making a mistake. It's very difficult to actually make it, or for me to make a video where I'm confident that what I've shown you, you are 100% never going to get wrong. And I wouldn't want somebody to make an error off the back of one of my videos and cause them harm. So I'm very, very conscious and aware of that. However, if you ever get the chance to come out for a wander with me around my woods or another woods or something, and you want to ask questions that way, whilst I'm there and I can physically put my hands on something and say, well, this is how I identify, this is how I do it, I would be quite happy to.
One of our daughter-in-laws is from Czechia, and she is brilliant at the mushroom. Yeah, she grew up harvesting mushrooms and things like that. So she would say, "Oh, we have bigger puffballs to where we come from." But yeah,
gas will be going up in price, mate. And
they're always saying we've only got 2 days worth of reserve.
That's rot. That's rot, mate. Don't get me wrong, they will limit the amount of gas. Gas is going to go up. Yes, there could be a gas shortage, but I really, really don't think it's that dire. I think, again, it's profiteering.
She sure is.
It's the same.
Hi, Chris.
Every couple of weeks, the supermarkets turn around. Whoa, yeah, no, it's been a bad crop for this. You're not going to get any potatoes this year.
Well, yeah,
you're not going to get any cabbage this year, knowing well people are going to run out and buy them.
But the thing is, a lot of the root vegetables are suffering because the ground. I mean, we go and see Farmer P, and he's not been able to drill his barley. He's not been able to plough anything, put any muck on the fields because the fields are just too wet. If he went in there, his tractor would just sink down, and it would be a waste of time.
Sticks, how you doing, brother? Hope you're all good. Hope the family's good. Hope everything's going well. And I hope the mad dog's not driving you up the wall. Sticks knows what I'm on about.
And also, I suppose it depends, Mike, that the parts of the UK, because we have
very, very terrain and that.
Yeah, in Kent, that area is known as our is it the larder of the UK?
Orchards.
Yeah, no, they say it's a larder because they grow all the hops and things like that. It's quite a.
Yeah.
I'll say Wales and that you've more got animals rather than arable and things like that. Each area is sort of different.
It does vary. Do you guys in the UK have a run on bread and milk at the stores when bad weather is coming? Oh yeah. John, don't. You've only got to say, oh, is it possible? And people.
All the Chinese are buying up all the flour, and that's it.
Yeah.
Everyone's there to. You get the thing where you go into the store, and it will say, limit to 2 loaves and 8 pints.
Yeah.
To try and make sure that some of the elderly people who might come shopping a little bit later on get a chance to.
It's one of the reasons I like to keep things like powdered milk as a spare.
Gardening, thank you, Simon.
And as for bread at the moment, because I can't eat bread, I'm sort of one of. I tried some gluten-free bread. That's not bread. That's not bread. Toast is not bendy. Okay?
Well, I did say that I was going to try it because he said I can't eat it, so I said what I was going to do. I've got some dried fruit, and that I'm going to try and see if I can make a bread and butter pudding, which he hates anyway. But to see if I can make at least something out of it. Yeah,
it's So I can't eat bread at the moment. My body won't allow me to eat bread. Hopefully, it's a short-term thing because I'm really missing toast. I'm really missing cheese toasties. I can't have cheese toasty. I can have cheese. I can have cheese and pickle.
I think, John, that we for the next 100 years we will be asking ourselves, why the hell was there a run on toilet paper during COVID. That no one is ever going to get to the bottom of that one.
No.
Yeah, that makes the flat earthers look like the top scientists. That
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right with cheeses. I'm all right with the lactose. It's the gluten I can't take. So I can't have things with wheat in, barley, rye, things like that. It's which is really a bleeding nightmare. This come on quite suddenly. It's an issue. I was sobbing as I walked down the biscuit aisle in the supermarket the other day. I saw a packet of Hobnobs and they were going, "Hey, Mickey,
oh, don't
Mickey," and I was like, "No,
don't I a whole packet and oh dear.
Yeah. So yeah, poor old Kaz had to suffer for me. Although I did find a packet of chocolate digestives in the gluten-free section, and I bought it at 3 times the price it would cost me to buy my normal biscuits, and there was 8 in there. A whole 8.
Nearly £3 for a packet of biscuits, and there was 8 biscuits.
Talk about holding you to ransom. Blimey. You know, I'm first time in my life I'm actually having quite a sympathy thing for vegans.
Yeah, I mean, we had a whole thing of the people who bought loads of like toilet roll and the antibacterial stuff. There was people trying to go back with cases of them back to the store saying, "I don't want them," and the stores are saying, "We're not taking them back."
Yeah,
it's your your greed. You bought it all to put up the prices to sell to people.
There was a chap during the illness. There was a chap local to us who took his very large van to the Costco, went in and literally bought up all the toilet rolls and took them out, loading them in his van. Then he parked it in the corner of the car park and said, "I'll sell these at £10 a pack." Right, so he bought them in for like £2 a pack and was flogging them at £10 a pack off the back of his van. Funnily enough, he got quite upset when a large group of people pulled him out of the van, gave him a good hiding, and took all the toilet rolls. I'm not suggesting beating somebody up and stealing their toilet rolls is just.
We had a friend.
But if you're going to go profiteering,
we had a friend who worked for a motor parts company, and they put a pot of the antiseptic stuff on the counter, because obviously, putting things backwards and forwards and that. And he said they were getting through 16 a day, because while they were turning their backs, people were stealing them off the flipping counter. It's it is definitely a crazy place.
It is. The world is a mad and crazy place. Yeah. Yeah. Did you enjoy?
I like white
Did you
cookies
enjoy
anyway.
your Hobnob stealth? Yeah, I'm glad you did, mate. It was a very hard moment for me handing them over.
Yeah, we did too.
It's like an old friend.
It's like I've got some delivery this week from Best Before, and they had these little bottles of antiseptic stuff, and we use them for hand sanitizing, but also for fuel. And it said a pack for £1, and I thought these are little tiny bottles. I thought, oh, yeah, that's good, like sort of little pack size. They're huge.
They are.
So it was £1 for 4 of these antibacterial squirt bottles. So I thought, yeah, I'll have 2 packs of those, expecting 8 little bottles like that. No, we got 8 bottles like that. So there were 25p a bottle.
And I tested it out once I was up the woods. Now, this one is a glycerin base, glycerin and spirit. It burns as long, if not a bit longer, than the Dragon Gel, and it burns as well. It's a very, very thick gel in there.
Yeah, you see how gloopy it is. It's
yeah. So it's got a double bonus for me.
Winter in Venice, it's called.
Lefty, how you doing, mate? Yeah, we're doing all good, brother.
Extremely flammable.
It is extremely flammable.
No smoking. Avoid contact with eyes.
Yeah.
What, with smoke or the eyes?
Yeah, it's another issue that a friend of ours had, where his company was putting these on the counter, was somebody was coming in and swigging it, drinking it. Not good. Bleeding move. But yeah, hand sanitizers. This one is a 70% alcohol, pure cleanse, antibacterial hand cleansing gel, and it is right. Chemical
I don't know, John. I
formula,
don't know if I fancy that.
denatured alcohol, glycerine, Rosa multiflora extract, plant extract for the smell, benzocanium chloride, phenoxyl,
I like to,
paraffin.
Like all prepping, you like to get a little stock, but
Yeah.
I didn't expect to end up with 8 bottles. So now we've got 4 bottles under the sink in the kitchen, and the 4 he's got up here.
But I've stuck one in the pickup, so I've got one in the pickup with me at all times. It's fueled, plus it's a hand cleanser as well.
Yeah.
I've got one in my camping kit and a couple in store here. So again, it's one of those things. It's a bargain.
Quid.
Yeah, might as well have it.
25p a bottle. It can't be.
Might as well have it. Not going to refuse it.
No.
So again, that's what you got to do. It's have those bits and pieces that you feel you might need. As I was saying to the scouts this week, prepping and survival really is about thinking outside the box, grabbing things when you can, taking advantage of situations.
Tonic and lemon. Go to.
Yeah, preloading your brain.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is probably the most essential one. Preloading your brain with what you would do in various scenarios, so you've got the knowledge already there. There's a lot of people walk through life without even looking at what's around them or taking into account risks. And I don't like the term risk assessment because that always makes me think of health and safety work, sitting there having those meetings, which could go on for absolutely ages, but actually didn't score anything because somebody from accounts just wanted to make sure that the forms were filled out. Although the best health and safety meeting I ever had was one of my bosses who sat there and said, with his accent, health and safety is like a tiger. When it is in the cage, it is safe. When it is out of the cage, it isn't safe. And I thought that was the best health and safety lecture I'd ever had in my life.
Oh dear. At the hospital, people trying to drink it. It's mad, isn't it?
Oh, it is crazy. It is crazy. Anyhow, I have to say to my mate Bill, I hope you're feeling better, Bill. I know you've been going through chemo and that, and it's left you in quite a way. Brother, I have my heart goes out to you. I was lucky I managed to get to avoid that. I had the operation and that, and I've got testing for the next, it's 9 years. I've got to have a regular test to make sure my kidney functioning, my one kidney's okay, and that nothing's come back. So I was very, very lucky, brutally lucky. They were talking about immunotherapy at one point. So I had a lucky escape, but my heart goes out to you, and I hope everything's going well and getting better. You just look to the future, brother. If I was there with you, I'd make you a cup of tea. If you felt like a cup of tea, I'd give you a hug. I'd sit on the sofa and have a laugh with you. We'd put the world to rights, which you can't really do on YouTube because they would probably throw the book at me.
And as we all know, he has pickup. He will travel, whether it be Scotland, Wales.
I try. I'm hoping to actually get down to see my mate Bushy down in Sussex sometime in the next month or so. I'm going to go down, and it's just going to be go down and have a brew with the guy, meet up, and have a chat.
Yeah, we sent him. We found his patch for. I found a patch for him, and it had this. It says forest giant on it, and it's like a big look. Yeah.
Yeah. So again, and this year, this is one of my things is to try and get out and meet people. Now, good news is, I've had a long chat to Gareth, who runs the woods today, and he's going to go away, have a look in his diary, and give me a list of dates in April, May, and June when it will be available for me to use for a camp. I will then sit down, put probably 2 dates out to you guys.
It
and
won't
see
be the
which
5th
one's
to
going to be
the
best.
8th because we're actually at Tractor Fest.
We are at Tractor Fest.
Yes.
Yeah. Looking forward to Tractor Fest.
Yes.
Yes.
There we had they have motorsport displays where they do when they jump off and they do let go of the thing and do a Superman and that sort of thing. And there's food eating competitions. There's tractors and food.
Countryside Skills.
Yeah.
The Wurzels are going to be there.
And Hayseed Dixie.
Yeah, I'm going to be rocking out to the Wurzels. I am the cider drinker. I drink sir all of the day. Ooh-ah-ooh-ah-ray. Ooh-ah-ooh-ah-ray. God, one of the toughest lyrics ever written in mankind. Definitely tell he was
And
a
you
cider
got it wrong.
drinker. Did I?
Yes.
Oh, well.
It's all right.
Just got to show I drink too much cider, doesn't it? Yeah, well, according to Mickey Censored, yeah, Mickey one day will write the book and tell the truth, and it will really upset the world.
But yeah, we thought it'd be quite a nice trip out, and I was going in my off-roady trailer with my vehicle,
Which
and,
means
we got
again
a weekend
in the next month, I've got to get stuck into that, get that sorted, and
we're running out of time. 'Cause
yeah,
we got
I know.
damn weather.
Yeah, I've got to push into that. So that's another job I've got to do. Yeah, we'll get that sorted, and get that set up so that we can get away for our
See,
trip
once
with that.
it's inside stripped out, I can you put the new stuff in. I can get in there and varnish it all and done. But we thought as well it would be interesting for everyone who's never been to a tractor fest. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I think it's going to be quite funny to be.
Yeah, should be a bit of fun. And again, I'm a country lad, so I do like seeing the old tractors, the old machinery, the farm implements, the tools, the equipment. I like seeing the steam engines. I like seeing the traction kit and all the rest of it, because again, it takes us back to another time. But also, as a prepper and survivalist, quite often I'm walking around those steam engines. I'm looking at them and going, you know what? That generator, or water pump,
we saw
things like
a
that.
big military Foden, and this was something from the 40s, 50s, and it was towing another Foden, and it ended up with it had 14 vehicles. This one truck was pulling round.
FU crew, how you doing, mate? Hopefully you're feeling a bit better. Hope you're going well, and I hope all is good with you and your family. I'm sending my love. Yeah, Clarkson's Farm. Yeah, old Jeremy. I was never really a fan of Jeremy Clarkson, but Clarkson's Farm, switched me on to him. He's
there's one that I watch. It's in Dumfries and Galloway, which is where Paula and Kitten Killer live, and they've actually got Fiona the sheep, the world's loneliest sheep, the one that was living on a cliff for 2 years all on its own, and you can go and visit the farm. So I'm looking forward to.
Pembrokeshire Prepper, how you doing, mate? I hope you're feeling good. I hope everything's going well with you, and I hope it is absolutely gorgeous in Pembrokeshire.
Ray.
Pembrokeshire, one of my favourite places. Absolutely stunning area.
And Ray's in the house too.
Ray, evening, mate. How you doing, brother? I hope you're all good. Good to see you. I hope everything's going well with you. Hey, FU crew, not a problem, brother. Hey, if you were as close as Wales, I'd have come and brought you chocky hobnobs as well. And
will you stop mentioning them? Every time you say that, I feel sick.
Yes. And I feel lost and lonely. Miss me.
I'm going to be going.
Yeah. All right. We'll talk about Jacob's cream cracker. No, I can't even talk about them, can I? So anyhow, I hope you're all doing well and brilliant. I hope everything's gone fantastic for you guys. So what else have we got on coming up next? What do you want to do with the trailer? Is there any mods you'd like me to make to it whilst we're stripping it out?
No, just make it so that it doesn't leak.
Yeah.
And I want it smooth so that I'm going to put a blow-up mattress in it so it doesn't go pop.
Yeah.
And somewhere to mount a fan.
Yeah.
Because I want to better use a Jackery to run a fan because it's good in June. It's going to be a bit warm.
Yeah, we'll do that.
And got to repaint it because the paint it's. I want to get military paint this time. Yeah. Because that wasn't military paint.
No,
it's come straight, and the black has come straight off. So military black, military green. Yeah. And
if somebody ever says to you, I can paint that for you, I've got something that's as good as NATO green paint, and it's not NATO green paint, don't let them use it because it will just peel off.
Yeah, it just peeled off and it looks awful.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's but yeah, and we got to somehow make something to put underneath the inner part of the trailer, because when the trailer door's up, so we got a awning that comes off it, but we need something to go underneath to stop a certain little
doing a runner.
Yeah.
So I think what I was thinking about that the other day, I think what I might do is just buy one of those windbreaks, the ones on poles. Buy one of those like you have on a beach.
You could do, but it's not that high. But I'm just thinking you could make something on like a that sort of rolls out, or even it's like a canvas.
Yeah, or I could even put some small hooks along the edge and make have something that drop down.
That's what I was thinking. Then you got to just put the tent.
What am I sipping? Okay, there's only one thing Mickey sips: Jack Daniels. So yeah, I'm drinking Jack Daniels tonight. I've got a little glass of Jack Daniels. It's been a long weekend, a great weekend. But I thought, you know what, I fancy just a little something this evening. So I thought I'd treat myself to that. And to chase that down, I've got a Thatcher's Zero. So it's a cider that's alcohol free. Because again, I'm having to watch myself a little bit, and this is my first alcoholic drink in a month and a half, 2 months. Yeah. So just allow myself one now and again, just as a bit of a sweetener. Quite nice. Oh yeah, I've got the Jack. And I've got to use up the Jack Daniels because I don't want it going off. Electric fence might keep Willow from escaping.
No, not with him.
What does it taste like, Mick? It tastes nice. It's sipped. It's like any good quality bourbon or whiskey. Sipped, you get the sweetness and the flavour from it. If you chase it, you're just going to get a burn in the throat from the alcohol. But yeah. I'll be able to sort something out there. Cheers, Gary. I'm sure I can work something out. Yeah, never waste the Jack. Never had a bottle long enough for it to go off.
That is like a back view of the trailer. So you got the back door, then you got a window, but this is from the other side. So you got that would be the back door again. I'll just put the right. That is a back door, and then here we've got that's a cabinet. I can't do this one wrong hand.
Yeah, it's
that one. Those open up and down, and that's the kitchenette. And that in there is where my scooter goes.
Yeah.
And that comes up like that. So it comes like that.
Yeah. So there we go.
Yeah.
Hiya, Sam. How you doing, mate? How you feeling? I hope all is going well from you.
Hi, Sam.
Lefty, Kraken rum and tea.
Very nice.
Iron hot. So I'll give you a little story here. A little bit of a story. So my grandfather was a chief petty officer, and he served on raiding craft and landing craft. That was his job during the Second War, based out of a place called Brighton-on-Sea on the east coast of Britain. And prior to D-Day, for a year or two, one of his jobs was to take engineers, marines, people that were doing quiet work across the sea to do their bits and pieces. So they were out in all weathers, and these boats are quite exposed. But he always said that the one thing that always saved him was in their galley, they always had Ovaltine, Horlicks, condensed milk, and rum. And what the guys would do, they came up with a concoction which was 50-50 Horlicks and Ovaltine. So a hot chocolate and Horlicks and condensed milk, which was really thick, really sweet. But the knack was the last third of it would be a tot of rum. And he said that was what kept him going. Because although if you tried to drink it normally, it would probably be way too sickly in that for you. When the temperature was down below zero, they were icing up on decks. It was freezing cold. They're exposed to the conditions. That sugar and that hot drink going into your core with that bit of alcohol was just enough to give you a lift. Do excuse me. I've got a sneeze, and I haven't got a cold. I've got hay fever, catkins, and
Yeah.
pollen is starting.
So,
So-
Sam's on his
Sorry,
great
Willow.
Tommy sleep out.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Well done,
won't-
Sam. You're out on your Tommy
Yeah.
sleep out. Awesome, mate. Well done. Doing good. Yeah. I'm glad
You're doing yours
I'm
next
doing
week, this
mine
weekend.
next weekend. Yeah. I should be doing mine then. And yeah.
I won't. Well, I'll be here with the Willow.
Yeah. Castle will be manning the guardroom. Should we call it?
Yes.
Control Central.
Yeah, Willow.
She will. I will be back on for Sunday night as well.
Yeah.
Won't be missing that.
He won't miss a live.
I don't miss a live. It's the one promise I make myself is that I may not make a video one week, or I might not get a couple of shorts out because I'm busy and life can be busy. But I will be here for the live.
We did try with the solar panels, and it was a balls ache. Excuse my language, but it was a real balls ache.
Yeah.
So what we've done in the past, we haven't done it with this trailer, but in the past we've had a minibus that we turned into a camper. We used the shed solar panels. So you put the solar panel in the window, and then we had the lights inside, and we found that worked fine.
Small solar security lights work just as well. The other thing is I've got the Jackeries. So I've got two Jackeries. So I've got the small one and the large one. The large one I don't have a solar panel for, but I can charge that off the vehicle. The small one I do have a solar panel for.
And another thing is the trailers are more. It's set up to be more like an army Sankey trailer.
Yeah.
So the likelihood is it will go off road.
Yeah.
And if you're going off road, you don't want to be having branches smacking off your solar panel.
Yeah. The trailer is designed to go completely off grid and to be pretty damn rugged. So when I built the trailer, well, I didn't build the trailer. I had a friend of mine who was an engineer build it for me, but I had to buy and supply all the equipment. So it is a steel frame, and that steel frame is put onto an IFA Williams plant trailer. So it's a really heavy duty trailer and chassis, fully galvanized, that's not going to twist, contort, break, snap, or have any issues, and can take the stresses and strains that I want to put through it. The actual frame to the body as well was 1 inch box tubing, heavy wall. So it is a heavy frame. I can stand on the roof, walk up and down the roof and things like that.
When we used to tow it with the Discovery, we actually had matching tyres for the Discovery on the trailer as well.
So again, that's the idea of it, and it's so that we can go pretty much anywhere. The idea is this summer's camp will be up in the woods, and Kaz and Willow will be with me. They will be there. They will be able to use the trailer whilst I do my camp thing, sleep in my hammock and that. But it gives facilities.
It also means that we can go out, and if he wants to take the canoe out, we can go out with that, and also do some adventures together, because I can go off with Willow on me scooter. And
Pembrokeshire, thank you for joining us, mate. Have a great week. Have an awesome week. Thank you for being here. It is much appreciated, and it's really good to hear that you're doing okay and having a good life and having adventures and that. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, Simon, it's always, the doctor says that it's. I mean, I don't know. I've got older. I stopped drinking as much as I did because I used to love to go out with the friends and have drinks. But then with the medications I'm on, I don't drink that often. And when I do enjoy a drink, but it's
not that often, is it? And I don't. Again, myself, I don't drink that often.
Night Lefty.
There's the odd occasion where I really fancy a tipple, like tonight. I sat here, I went down, got my Thatcher's Zero, and I thought, you know what, treat yourself tonight. Just have a little glass.
I got some really nice vodka downstairs, and I've opened it. The only thing that stopped me drinking it is I've got no lime, because how you people drink vodka with Coke and orange juice, it's foul. It's absolutely foul.
Yeah. And again, it's not a.
Thank you.
It's not a big one. It's only what? 6 centilitres.
Lefty's bought us a.
Oh, cheers, Lefty. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. You have a great one, brother. Thank you so much. Pathfinder Bunny. Oh,
that's a new one.
Yes, a new one. We'll have to have a look at them. So what's everybody been up to this week? Well, has anybody managed to get outdoors? Anybody
I
managed to have
can't,
any
Jason. I
adventures?
just can't do Coke or orange juice. It just
No,
I,
you're a
I,
lime
I like
person.
lime. I
Yeah.
like the
Citrusy.
yeah.
Yeah. Lots of ice.
No, I don't like-
Yeah.
no.
Do you know what? It's I've tried drinking.
I
spirits
like
with
my
ice.
lime ice cold.
Yeah.
That I don't have the ice in it.
Yeah.
Have ice cubes in it.
I tend to, if I want a cold spirit, I'm not so much one putting ice in it because it waters it down. But what I have been known to put a bottle of spirits into a freezer or a fridge and chill that down over the years. In vodka for me, if you're gonna have vodka, I put it in the freezer and leave it in the freezer for 3 or 4 days before I pour it. That
Excellent. So
improves it.
Sam's saying to you he's done a few day camps this week.
Excellent, Sam. Absolutely excellent.
Well, hopefully you've been having some better weather than we've having, because every time he goes out the door just lately,
it rains
like
on
Friday, it looked nice. So he put me a mobility scooter, my one for the car, outside the back door. He went off to the car. I come out and got a wet bum because it was absolutely hissing down.
Yeah. I've offended one of the gods somewhere. Somebody in charge of rain, I think. Just seems to throw it at me all the time. Yeah. I wish it's been raining as usual. Oh, sorry, mate.
Well, right, John, I shall make sure one of these mugs is winging its way to, and hopefully it'll get there in time.
Excellent. Better to have it and not need it, John, than need it and not have it. That's why I always look at it.
Yeah, a couple of days ago, we had a beautiful day. It was sunny, and it made me think of the garden. And I was thinking about, I might go out and, just do a bit of weeding on the flower beds that we had and the pots that are up high enough. And then,
I did cut the grass, though.
Yes, you did, yeah.
Yeah, grass has been cut.
Yeah, so Willa can go out there and not get wet nuts. Sorry. Because he's got such short legs. Yeah. And he's been to the groomers. So they've done him a bit of a landscaping, shall I say. So every time he goes out in the grass, he gets...
Stealth has had the crayons out. So I went down to visit Stealth. I might as well let you all know this. I went down to visit my mate. He's in hospital. He's waiting to have a pacemaker fitted. And I thought, what can I take him? Well, I've been to hospital loads of times myself. And we did message him and say, is there anything you need? Is there anything you need me to bring? And he went, no, I'm all sorted. But I went into the bookshop, as you do, because I'm a mate. I'm a kind, caring sort of bloke. And I went, I need to find him something to help him stay entertained. So we managed to find him the Baby Shark magazine.
Yeah. And it had all these stickers and colouring crayons and scissors.
Paints, scissors, all the kit you need for a hospital stay, and took it down to him. Because although it sounds silly, sometimes boredom is your worst enemy.
Yeah.
And even just colouring in something simple like that will keep you entertained. It helps to while away that time. The other thing is, having 60 stickers means that you can go on covert operations. It also had a big yellow pen in it, which we did warn the guy opposite not to fall asleep because he might find that you've got an extra eyebrow.
I actually said to Stealth, I said, what you need to do, Stealth, is get one of the stickers, stick it on your bum, call the nurse and say, nurse, I've been bitten. Yeah. And when he shows her, he's got a Baby Shark sticker on his arse.
The orange crayons taste the best. Tip for your marine nephew. You gotta have fun. You gotta have fun.
Yes, and I'm sorry, I just suddenly thought of that in it. Yeah. And he said that the whole ward appreciated it.
Yeah.
But I said, people laugh and say, well, you got a magazine, it's Baby Shark. It's Baby Shark.
Yeah, it's Baby Shark.
You got stickers and you got something to do.
Yeah.
You're not twiddling your thumbs. Yeah.
You got a choice. Do you colour in Grandpa Shark or Grandma Shark? Baby Shark? Mummy Shark? Do you give Mummy Shark larger boobs? It's your choice.
We did
have some fun. I was being so careful, so I was very aware. You know, you got a heart condition. I'm sitting there. Don't make this bloke laugh too much, for God's sake. Don't make him laugh, and then find yourself having to give him CPR whilst the nurse is charging. It's but yeah, I'm glad to see that your spirit's up and you're handling it well. Because again, being in hospital for me is one of the most annoyingly frustrating things going. I tend not to have visitors when I'm in hospital because I take a whole stack of books with me and I just get into my reading, don't I? I just literally sit there and I will just read and read and read, and try and switch myself off to everything else that's going on. Yeah.
Well, I like crisscross books and word search, so it's just a bit of fun, and I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, glad it made you smile, and that was the thing.
I don't know if the tea and coffee people that, but you kept giving a mug to them instead of the paper stuff.
Gary, stealth, I understand, but vicissitude, traumatic experience. I hope it wasn't too traumatic. Gotta have it. Yeah, this is one thing I'll say about Stealth. So I've only ever met him twice. Okay, the guy has a sense of humour.
Adrian Fart.
He's an ex-long range sniper. Okay, so he's got that sense of humour. He might be stone deaf because of his long range sniping, but he's got a sense of humour, and yeah, it's absolutely brilliant.
Hi, Tic Tac. I know.
I don't know what a Vodo is.
No.
I have no idea, mate.
Yeah.
If
you lost it, it might be outside.
The nearest thing to a Vodo I've ever come across was a large dodo. Tastes like a pigeon. Not many of them left, unfortunately. No. But yeah. Grandson's name is Aiden. We always tease him. Aiden Farts. Lovely. That's the Jack Daniels finished. That's it for another month of Sundays. Yeah, very nice. Went down well. I'm going to crack open my alcohol-free cider because I've got to assist the kidneys. Can't have too much alcohol.
I'm on the Lucasade, so I'm going to be flipping up all night.
There we go. That's nice and cold.
Hello,
in the fridge.
You going to say hello to people?
Do you want to come up and say hello, Willow?
He will.
Yeah. Let me just.
He's looking very smart.
He's had his haircut.
He had his haircut, yeah.
Come on in, Willow.
He's a little silver monkey.
There we go, mate. There you go. There's mascot dog.
There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that some of the cadets were. No, he doesn't like that.
Like
wondered where he was, but he's not. He can't be trusted around vehicles. You will.
I know it's not a problem. Stuff, not a problem. I know you do the same for me. In fact, you all did the same for me whilst I was going through my illness. So again, it's do what you can to try and share with people.
You still got ice on the roof.
Oh,
yeah,
you want down, do you?
Yeah, he said no. You've upset me. You get rid of that fuzzy stuff. He don't like that.
Dog's got no friend.
He doesn't. He freaked out because I had Hoover out earlier.
Oh, one night survival's going to be cold for you, Jason. Yeah, it's all part of the challenge, though. So the idea of one night survival, for those of you that don't know, one night survival.
Every time he looks like he's turning. They call it a silver blue color. It's
one night survival set up by Life's a Hobby and Sticks Outdoors, and the idea was to challenge people to spend one night outdoors in an environment. Adam, thank you, mate.
Adam.
You are a diamond. Cheers, brother. Much appreciated. That will go into the fighting fund. Thank you so much. So, with one night survival, the idea is for us as experienced guys.
You were getting a bit.
Is to put ourselves out there and show it can be done with nothing. What would you do if you had nothing? And the idea isn't really to push people into going out and taking a risk or endangering themselves, but to go out and actually push themselves a little bit. It's one thing to go camping with all the kit, but to spend one night without the gear and actually using your mindset, your skills, and your abilities is quite refreshing. It's a way of getting in touch with your ancestors as well, because that's how they lived. They didn't always have kit and equipment. But what I will say to that is
Night
make sure if you're going to do it that you have access. Make sure that you have a backup, you have an emergency plan, you have a get out clause, you are safe. Please don't. One thing we don't want is to hear that somebody's gone up on a mountainside to do it in a blizzard with no kit, in their underwear, and frozen to death because they feel we encourage them to do it. That's not what we're about. We're about pushing yourself and enjoying it as well. It's got to be something that you come back from and go, yeah, I've really got something out of that. I got a pleasure out of it. I'm confidence is up, my ability's up, but don't take risks. Don't harm yourselves, which is a difficult balance to find. It's easy for me to say, yeah, go out and do one night with no kit. But again, I live in southern England. It's quite a mild environment. And I've got years of experience and knowledge behind me for getting through that. I wouldn't want somebody who is, shall we say, less experienced or in a more dangerous environment to harm themselves. But give it a go. Push yourselves. Get outside your comfort zone a little bit. You know, one night of discomfort. It's at this time of year. It's a 12-hour night. It's not that hard. 12 hours. You know. And enjoy the most of it. Benny, how you doing, brother?
He was in, and then he had his brother ring. His brother does it on purpose, rings him on a Sunday.
Do you want me to come and sort your brother out?
He can come up there, you know.
Does your brother not know my last name's Mitchell? Okay. Don't want me to go Grant on him, do you?
Thing is, though, it might only be 50 foot from your vehicle, but if you suddenly get in a fog or snow whiteout, you might necessarily know that your vehicle is in that direction.
Well, this one for me, I've done all my logistics and setup. I'm actually going to be about 8.5 miles from my vehicle. So I'm going to be right up on the moors. I've got a location I'm intending to go and use. So again, I've got to be pretty switched on with this one. I've got to make sure that I am aware of the conditions, the weather, prevailing weather, and I will be brutally honest with you. I will make sure that I have a cash kit somewhere en route, just in case. I don't want to get into a situation where I'm 8 miles from the vehicle and it's all gone completely to pot and I am in a bad way. So there will be an emergency plan set up. I have friends and family down that way who all know exactly where I am, and if I get into a situation or if I don't call in with Kaz, then we've got an alternative. You have to
excuse me, some fellow people in the room, but Tic-Tac was starting to get on my nerves a little bit, so I'm putting him on a timeout for an half hour, and if he comes back and can't behave, then I'll just block him.
What was he doing?
He's just being a...
Was he?
Yeah.
Well, okay, it happens. We don't mind that.
No.
No, we don't do trolls, do we?
No.
Because again, I'm allied. Not many people know this. I'm actually allied to Bushcraft Rebooted, and he's the guy that set up the Troll Hunting Club. Mm. Oh yeah. I'm a master troll hunter.
I don't know if you're aware, but at the moment you got the tank regiment are on Salisbury Plain.
Oh yeah.
And yesterday they posted a picture that someone sort of crashed their Oshkosh. Oh yes,
yeah.
They put it into a tree, and the road was that way, and they were that way,
and the tree lost.
And the Oshkosh was just sitting going. Yep. Yes, I waved my fairy wand, and he was in the land of. He's in a. What do you call them? Uberlet.
Well said, Benny. Well said, Benny.
Yeah.
You know, it's people must realise when they come into this channel, there's certain people of a certain mindset that live here. Oh yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
If you want to go play with a kiddie club, it's not the place for you.
Yeah.
We play with sharp things and fire.
He's on a timeout. Oh dear. How sad.
101k seconds.
Never mind. Never mind indeed. I fear no trolls. Yes. Yes.
Yes, he would definitely keep me updated on.
Yeah. And again, it's one of those things, isn't it? People, we're all different. Sometimes our humour can offend, can upset. Again, so working with the Venture Scouts, Explorer Scouts this weekend. Okay. So one of my briefings to them in the morning when I first meet each group is, okay, I'm 60 odd years old. I've been around for 60 odd years. My generation was a completely different generation.
Like Grayskull.
My brain is hardwired a certain way. Certain things I may say or do might offend you. I don't do it intentionally, but if I say something that does offend you, let me know. I'll be the first, but never want to upset anybody. So I'd be the first one to say, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean it to be offensive. It's just the way it come out. And I would try and steer the righteous path. However, I have to reiterate to them, that's just my generation. It's the way we were. Our humour was different. What we thought was funny was different. That's the way we were hardwired. And I've been living like that for 60 years. They've only been living like that for 15 years. So who has to adapt for who? Okay. And they were all like, that's cool. Cool. We get it. We absolutely get it. And there was a couple of times this weekend where I slipped up. I made a couple of remarks where people sort of looked up and went, you can't really say that. And I went, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say something that was offensive.
Yeah,
and they actually laughed. They were like, no, it's not really offensive, but we just don't use those terms these days. And I'm like, cool.
Yeah, it's fixed bayonets, engage a troll, or just put a load of punjies underneath their do you know what? Game chair.
What we have to do, this is the symbol for a troll. Some of you will get it, some of you won't. But the symbol for troll is lift top cover, drop link. Okay, position link, drop top cover, slap top cover. Engage handle, push handle back, shoulder stock, and short, controlled 3 to 5 round bursts. Tracer
watch and
is
shoot,
allowed.
watch and shoot.
Watch and shoot. There we go. And if that phrase watch and shoot actually brings back some horrible memories for some of you, what up there? Now a GPMG can solve.
Not cantrip, no.
Yeah. There's nothing like a bit of 4-bit to actually quieten the situation down, is there? Yes. Safety is permanently off.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you don't put safety off, you just go click, and you go, oh, that's so embarrassing.
Yeah, there is that moment. There is that legendary moment that Mick actually. Yeah, this is one of my claims to fame. So, ex-Royal Engineer, working on ranges and facilities. I get an invite to a company that is producing. For those of you who might remember the SAT ranges, which went on to become the DCCT, which was the electronic indoor training range, where you actually had a real weapon, gas operated, but it was all computerized, laser worked, and all the rest of it. And
that's the one you first tried and put a tanker going across a desert about 60 foot above it, didn't you?
Yeah, and you can add things to scenarios and take them away. So, I was famous for having a desert environment with being attacked in CGI, and I decided to put a tanker on there, and I actually made the tanker sail through the sky at about 60-foot altitude. Confused the firers on the point completely. But I got invited to this company's day where they were producing their latest bit of kit for training ranges and these facilities, and it was a grenade machine gun. They went, come down, see it. We've engineered it, developed it, and it all starts with the genuine weapon, but all the technology is put into it. Fantastic bit of kit. But this is the first one. This is a prototype. We're rolling it out, and we're bringing people in from the facilities and the MOD all over to see this. The first time it's going to be fired. So we go in this room, and I'm Billy No Mates. I'm just there, Billy No Mates. But I've been chatting to the guys that run the facility, and I'm like, yeah, I'm really interested. I've never had to fire one of these or got a chance to fire one of these. Quite excited about it. It'd be a great training tool. And they were like, yeah. So you've got a room full of all these people looking at this bit of kit and the screen and that, waiting to see this awesome bit of training equipment work. And they went, Mick, do you want to be the first? And I went, Not me. They went, yeah, come on, ex-Royal Engineer. What can go wrong? Get down on it. And I went, right, brilliant, brilliant. So I sat down behind this grenade machine gun and they showed me how to load it and make it ready, which I did. And they said, this is a cocking lever. Pull the cocking lever back, but you want to put your hand under it. Heave her back, push her forward. Right, yeah. And then all you got to do is squeeze the trigger off, and you'll see on the screen the round go down and come in, and boom, and it'll be brilliant. I was like, yeah, awesome. So cocked it, set it all up, click, nothing. So there's a bit of a stagnant silence. And the bloke looks at me, the tech, he looks at me and he goes, oh, you probably didn't cock it properly. Try it again. Click, 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 nothing. Oh. Okay. They went through it, they cleared it, set it all up again. Go on, have a go again. Click, click, click. The very first pull of the trigger.
You got your not beaten to it.
Bear in mind, they've been trying it for ages. The first time they put a sapper on it, an ex-engineer on it, the firing pin sheared.
He broke it.
He broke it. Broke it. Millions of pounds worth of technology and advancement given to a Royal Engineer, and it literally did not even fire its first shot. It was done. But they did go back to the drawing board. They did re-engineer the firing pin. They did get it all working. They didn't invite me back for the next time.
Benny said to you, can you remember what SUSAT stands for?
Yeah, Sight Small Arms Trilux.
Yeah.
It has a product gas in it.
Cujo's has done it. Andy's done it.
Yeah. Have they?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
What does SUSAT stand for, Benny?
Sight Unit Small Arms Trilux. Yeah. Yeah, and because it had the Trilux gas in it, which is
radioactive.
What
does SUP stand for, Benny? QJ asks. SUP, Benny.
Sight Unit Infrared Technology. No?
I don't know. QJ asks.
No. I know what a SUP stands up for. Funerals, weddings, parades. Yeah, well done, Benny. Well done.
Infantry Trilux.
Yeah. So, okie doke. Let's do, for those ex-military guys, review calibers 7.62 or 5.56. What is your baby? Which would you choose? Before Benny's time. And I think there's quite a few of you are going to come back with 7.62 over the 5.56. But I will, 7.62 all day, every day, 7.62. Yeah, reach out and touch somebody. Yeah, good bit of kit. Now, 7.62. Oh, somebody's got the full stats, 7.62 by 51.
Yay.
Or 7.26.
Yeah, where is Simon? Yeah. Andy B's trained on 5.56.
Yeah, it does. But I will say this much to you.
0.303 to win, yeah.
Yeah. I will say this much to you. 5.56 and 7.62. It depends on the weapon system firing it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now, I always used to hear...
5.56, it's lighter.
I used to hear from people, oh, I like the good old SLR. The SLR was the greatest rifle ever built. It was an awesome weapon. It's a fantastic weapon. It would reach out. It was accurate. It had range. It had hitting power. It had
9mm semi machine gun. Is that SMG?
Sterling. Yeah. Sterling for my day.
Yeah, I've got one.
Well done, love. So the SLR. Mickey's experience of the SLR. Too long, too heavy, too cumbersome, pain in the arse. Wasn't as reliable as people believe it was. Was prone to jamming in wrong conditions. Yeah, bit of a nightmare weapon for a skinny lad. 5.56, the S80. The S80, do you know what? Actually, do you know, I love a bullpup design. SA80A1 was a crap weapon. I'll admit that. Wasn't particularly good. The A2 was getting better. The A3, pretty damn good. Okay, 5.56, bullpup. Now, I'll explain this to you. I've spent most of my life shooting and on ranges, and I've fired everything. I fired everything: DeMarco, C8, M4, SA-80, for Maz. I've used more weapons than most people can throw hot dinners at. AK range, pretty much the lot. Okay, Heckler and Koch, everything the Heckler and Koch made, right up to the 516. Okay, so pretty much I'm fairly experienced. I'll say this much, and this is a personal preference for me. I like a bullpup design, and the reason I like a bullpup design is I've got a barrel the same length or a little bit longer than a standard rifle, which gives me accuracy, hitting power, gives a chance for the load to push further. But the most important thing for me, and the bit that annoys a lot of other people, is the fact that everything's here. Okay, the pistol grip's here, the barrel's here, everything's here. All the working parts are here. People don't like that because it is fiddly. I've got to admit that. Roll the weapon over on your right hand, do it with your left hand, clearance drills and all the rest of it. It's just a technique you've got to learn. But the truth of the matter is, it means that you've got no stock. All the working parts are in the stock. They're between your gripping hand and your shoulder. It is stable. For a standing free-handed shot, which is the most complicated shot you're ever going to take, it's an unsupported, that makes a more stable weapon. And the reason we put stocks on rifles, in actual fact, goes way, way back to the beginnings of firearms. It goes back to flintlocks. Okay, it goes back to matchlocks. When we had a pan that was full of powder, you pulled the trigger, something went over and ignited that pan. You got a flash, an explosion. They very quickly learned you need to push that away from the face. So they created the stock to push the working parts of the weapon away from the face. The downside of that is all the weight is further away from your body. And the further away from your body the weight is, the more difficult it is to support. And the more difficult it becomes to control at range, especially if you're standing free-handed shooting. That is why Mickey will always say to people, I have a soft spot for the A2 and the A3 SA-80, the FAMAS and so forth, because it was a bullpup design. It made a more compact weapon, put the working parts in a more controllable position. Do I think they were perfect? No. Do I think that somebody could go back to a drawing board and maybe combine the working parts of other weapon systems into a better system? Yeah, I do. Because for the fighting man, what he really wants is something that's got a bit of range, it's got a bit of accuracy, but he wants it easy to handle, especially when he's not prone, not kneeling, and not supported. That's my personal opinion on it.
Mm. Yeah, because you said earlier SA it could empty a
Yeah, do so, Benny. It'll be interesting.
30 round magazine in the blink of an eye either fell out or trigger would stick on.
Yeah.
Night, Lawrence.
Yeah.
Have a good day tomorrow.
Yeah, and I will say that was a fault of the SA-80 being only able to fire it right-handed. That was just, that's laziness. You take the weapon like the FAMAS, which is a bullpup design, right? It's simple to change parts over. The Steyr AUG or Steyr AUG, again, you can buy that weapon and it comes. That was a brilliant design, bullpup design, fantastic design. Came in the box. It came with interchangeable barrels and breech block.
Jason.
So that standard weapon could fire 9mm, 5.56, so you could swap it over as you needed it. You could even lengthen and shorten the barrels, right, out of the box from the manufacturer. And if you were left-handed, you could swap the receiver hatch over, which meant it ejected the opposite way. It's laziness in design by engineers, and it is also cost cutters that ruin these things and make bad weapons, not necessarily the weapons themselves. So I do think there is scope out there for the future for some sensible company with the engineering skills and technology to actually come up with something better than we have anywhere today. And I think they will probably be based on a bullpup design because, let's face it does make it easier. Makes it more controllable. Anyhow, that's just Mickey's opinion.
Yeah.
Probably put the cat amongst the pigeons there. This Steyr, great bit of kit. Liked it.
Shower guns.
Shower guns, interesting. 4.5 Mark 6 or a 40mm oil looking. Yeah. You're only talking firepower there. Yeah. So
Yeah, 'cause we were
shower
going to
guns.
go
That's
to Knob,
interesting. I'm interested.
we were
in
going to
hearing
go
what's-
to Knob Creek, weren't we, to
Yeah.
fire some of the
Yeah.
weapons out there.
I've mostly Gox. Why do they call them shower guns, mate? Just out of interest. Out of interest. And I'm not. I've got to be honest. I've got to upset people again. I'm not a Glock fan. I'm a SIG fan. Sorry, just putting it out there. And if I can't get a SIG, then I'll go with a Beretta 92F. And if I can't get a 92F, then push comes to shove, I'll have a Browning 9mm because you can beat a nail in with a Browning 9mm. They keep them in the shower.
Well, blow me.
Obvious answer to an obvious question. Why you need a 9mm in the shower makes me slightly nervous about having a shower when I come over to America. Yeah.
What button you press?
Yeah, my sidearm before it was many others. Sidearm was a SIG P226. Great bit of kit. Better to fight with nude. Keep you strapped anywhere.
Yoo-hoo!
What do you strap the holster to? God damn, sir. Take your hand. Can you remove your hand from my butt? Sorry, I was going for your weapon. Well, that's on the
Well,
front.
you'd have to watch out for hot casings flying here, there, and everywhere.
Which we call
You don't let down your butt cheek.
Yeah. Mind you, we were watching an American police program the other day, and I heard a term or phrase that I thought I'd never never thought I would come across. And I hope if there's any children watching now, I'm going to give you a 30-second warning. Put your fingers in their ears. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, and that'll do. We're there. Yeah. What was the phrase they used? She had a pistol was concealed in a frou-frou or something. They arrested the lady, did a bit of a search on her because it was a male officer. He had to do back of the hand search.
Lady pouch.
Yes, and she got into the vehicle, had a bit of a wriggle round, got the handcuffs off, got a pistol out. You didn't see from where, but she got a pistol out like that, and then engaged the police officer through the back of the police car. And it turned out she had the pistol in a lady pouch, which shocked me quite severely. In fact, traumatised me. I had to go and make a cup of tea.
She did what?
Yeah. Yes. Don't drop the soap. Never drop the soap. Yeah.
It's
less than chuffed. She definitely was. And I'll tell you what, she wasn't a particularly good shot because she's in the back of the police car. She emptied the magazine from the back seat to the front seat and still missed the police officer. So
yeah, well, I would have thought it would maybe a bit slippery.
Possibly.
Excuse me, but
Possibly.
really.
Yes. She's traumatized me, I tell you. I thought I was fairly open-minded, and I thought I'd seen most things in my time, but I was
You're going to blow someone's nuts to kingdom come.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wednesday lubricating. I bet she's single. I bet she is.
Yeah. I bet they don't do that in an Ann Summers catalogue.
Yeah. Yes, of course. She's up for a felony crime now. Attempted murder on a police officer. Yeah. Yes. Hot damn. F you crew. Spare mags. I don't even want to think where the spare mags were in. Yeah. I just all that went through my mind. Went through my
not my monkey, not my circus.
All that went through my mind when I was thinking about it was, one, it's a good job the police car didn't hit a sleeping policeman or a speed bump, and two, she could have blown herself away just by sneezing. It's just not the way to carry a weapon, I tell you. Oh, just no. I'm trying not to think about it now. I put myself back in that box, haven't I? Get
I
it
can
out
imagine
there,
if it had been one of them little derringers, you know,
Oh, yeah.
the one that you used to carry in your handbag.
little
but,
two-shot one.
yeah, but
She racked off about 8 rounds. It does, Sam. It takes all sorts. Unfortunately, we've lowered the tone this evening. I do apologise, chaps. It's,
it was a Desert Eagle.
oh, mate. Thing is, I've handled firearms most of my life. Okay? Most of my working life was based around firearms. I don't think there's many firearms out there that don't have jaggedy, uncomfortable, snaggy parts on them. I've never had a firearms producer come to me and say, "Hey, we produce this firearm here that you can pull out from a pair of tights without snagging it." Why am I suggesting that I've ever worn tights? Anyhow,
step away from that conversation.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Yeah, I was just sorry.
Oh, that could have been nasty.
See, Andy was on the same vibes as me.
Yeah. And the funny thing was when they did the
gat gun or punt gun.
When
you know, the ones who were doing the old ducks in the boat.
Yeah. When they did the debrief afterwards, the police officer that was sort of like reviewing the video, he said, no, he didn't say it like that because he wasn't British. He said he should have noticed that she was walking funny and the way she was moving. And it's only when they replayed the video you actually went, yeah, I can actually see that. She's walking like John Wayne after a 50-mile ride sitting on a conker. He springs and stand down. Shame for beavers. She's a beaver hunter. Oh, I do apologise if anybody's got kids watching this, and you're going to have to explain a lot, and I am so sorry.
Yeah, it went so far south. We're down to the South Pole now.
I should move the subject on to something a little bit more morality correct, a little more child friendly. No, I can't get it out of my head.
Yeah, imagine it, ND. You can discharge.
No, don't mention discharge with the whole subject.
Simon did it. Anyway, moving on.
3 terms. One phrase you never want to hear as a medic is the word discharge. It's just.
I'm sorry.
No, thank you.
Simon did it. Don't blame me.
Oh, I'm not watching any more American cops programs. Left me disturbed and broken.
One Tangerous angry beaver. Yes.
Yeah, she did get it out, and that's just.
Yeah. I'm surprised that got through the.
I don't know if they are bulletproof. That might be why she didn't hit him. I don't. Somebody will have to tell me. I don't know if American police cars. I don't know if the screen and the panel between the officer and the prisoner is bulletproof, or whether it's just there to stop people punching. And
yeah, he mentioned it, didn't he, Simon? It's your fault. You started it. Yeah. He mentioned it.
Yeah.
If you hadn't mentioned it, everyone would have been rolling around the.
I apologise. Okay, all right. That's all I can do.
You destroyed the pub. You see that nearly every punter's on the floor with you.
Yeah, I can only say sorry. It's just the way it is. I hang my head in shame.
That's right, Bill. Yeah, we are in the pub and we will talk this way.
Yeah,
it's a bit different to playing bingo or a meat raffle, isn't it?
Send the kids out to the garden, give them a bottle of Coke and a packet of crisps. That's another generational thing, isn't it? Does anybody remember doing that as a kid? What? Going to the pub with your parents, sitting out in the garden with your bottle of Pepsi or Coke and a packet of crisps?
No, we had one bottle of Coke between the three of us, sitting outside the pub. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Mike.
Yeah, it's
It was a lady who had a pistol hidden in her vagina that got into a police car, got out of the handcuffs, and then tried to shoot the policeman, missing him completely whilst inside the police car.
And we was just completely shocked the fact that she managed to insert this pistol.
Yeah,
where
and
she
walk
did.
around.
Yes.
Right. she was arrested from a car. She got out of the car. At no point did anybody see her conceal the weapon.
No.
She then got body checked and walked to another police car, was put into that police car in handcuffs. There's some people have strange ways of doing things.
Oh, oh, Simon!
Yeah. When you're talking about concealed weapon, by golly, that weapon was concealed. Got to get out of the system since we've all got work tomorrow.
No, it's what Simon put after that.
No,
No.
no, make me feel uncomfortable. Oh, by the way, Kaz, before I forget, let me present to you.
Oh, I went after I have bought myself I bought us an oil painting. It's it's done by a Cornish artist. He died in 2000s, and the painting is of a moonlit scene. You got a lake and there's some fishermen there, and yeah, I've got this oil painting in. His paintings are becoming quite collectible now because obviously he's passed, but he only does paintings of Mousehole and parts of Cornwall. So I needed a hammer. Better put the picture up.
So Kaz said to me the other day, she said, I want my own hammer. She's got her own little toolkit. She said, I want my own hammer, but I don't want one of your big blacksmith type hammers.
Because sometimes I'm going to use it and
So,
sometimes I can't.
For putting in tacks and that, I've got a little ball paint, which is absolutely ideal for her. And that is now Kaz's hammer. So I shall put it down and not touch it again.
Okay.
It is Kaz's hammer. She can...
Bill says it was a love gun, and Cujo said check her shoes for red dot. You lot are making it very uncomfortable.
Oh, no, please.
Hello, Willow.
Please.
Hello.
Please.
Yes.
Yes. There's,
Have you showed the mug?
yeah. Does everyone want to see the new mug?
Yes.
Yes,
you those who didn't see the mug before, that is the Hampshire Outdoors.
Give us your honest
Survival
opinions. I'm not
mug.
trying to sell them, but I want
Well,
your honest. Well, I am. But
yeah.
I'm not forcing anybody. This is
He
not-
says yes, please.
Right. Okay. Right. So
Right, I'll show you the.
you show the
So,
mug. I will
As you can
follow
see, it is a blue mug, a blue one, and you can see the dark patches on the mug. It's got a slight sort of speckly bit as well, like a shiny things.
Right. MSR,
Yes.
cold water. Okay, it is cold.
Yeah.
Can you confirm that for me, Kaz? It is cold.
Yep.
The reason I love an MSR stove, okay, it's not as fancy gadget as the Jetboil, and it can be quiet and gentle like that. Or you can turn it up.
Willow has left the building.
And boil water in under a minute. They say if you watch a pot, it never boils.
Yeah.
I beg to differ. And that's what my preferred system for the car. It usually lives in the car. I like it because the MSR Pocket Rocket lives in a little box like that. And it will boil water quickly and efficiently when I need it.
Yes, it does.
Unlike the Jetboil, the pan doesn't lock onto it. So you do have to be aware that it could be knocked off. But with a bit of common sense, it's a lot easier than picking up everything.
Andy says, are you limping? Have you got something hidden somewhere?
Hang on, let me just life safety. Yeah.
Change mags.
There we go.
Oh dear, you just made Milo shit yourself. Just over there, Willow.
There we go. One blue mug,
Yay.
one cup of water, and
Woo!
it's got sparkly bits on the blue, so it looks like
Yeah.
the sky at night.
Da 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 da.
How cool is that? Yeah, that's cooler than a cool thing in a cool place at a cool time of day. I like that.
Yeah, sick in it.
And
Yeah.
again, as your cup cools down, it goes blue. So You can make a cup of tea, cup of coffee, cup
Yeah.
of hot chocolate, whatever you want. Put it on the side, and know when it's gone stone cold without actually getting up and walking over to it. Because the first rule of survival is what?
Yeah, I've
Be
sent over,
lazy.
I have sent some emails out. I've got to send another lot when I go downstairs. We have got those. We've got 8 at the moment left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if
First-
anyone's interested in them.
You want to know when your cup's cooled down, because the first rule of survival is be lazy. When I say be lazy, I mean minimum amount of effort, maximum amount of effect. If you know your cup's gone cold, you know there's no point getting up, walking over there and picking it up. You might as well stay where you are. Do not die. Rule 2, get a brew on. Always get a brew on. And when we chose a cup, now Kaz selected the cups, and what I said to her is I wanted a proper cup. I didn't want one of these namby-pamby,
Little tiny, thin.
tiny things.
Yeah.
I wanted what we call a proper builder's brew cup. Yeah. And so that's what we've gone for. They are a nice, simple, sturdy mug, reasonable handle. Get 3 fingers in there.
Yeah.
Right. And the top of it will take a standard biscuit. So I have checked that out because it was a priority. Dunking is an option.
Yeah, because that's more than wide enough for a digestive.
Certainly is.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was one of the essential things. Yes. It is quite.
It's quite natty, isn't it?
Quite natty. I was very, very proud of that.
Yeah.
And the logo is both sides as well.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if you're left-handed or
And
right-handed.
it comes in a nice polystyrene box that that protects it, and I'll bubble wrap it a bit as well, and it comes in a nice box. So yeah.
Nice sturdy box protector.
But and it comes with this. When it came, I thought, oh, that's the thing that was on it. I thought, oh, that's a shame. And of course, when you put the hot water in it,
yeah.
Patches are on the way. I've found some patches as well, and we have got t-shirts like Mitch is wearing. I am going to be doing a flash sale of the t-shirts that we have already got, and I'll be doing those for a £5 each plus postage. But yeah, and we actually found a t-shirt place that will do those ones, and they're going to be doing a funny willow one for us as well.
And these t-shirts are an underlayer t-shirt.
Yeah.
So again, they're a breathable nylon t-shirt designed to be an underlayer.
So they're not like your normal t-shirt.
Works out really good as a base layer. Okay, and if you're out and about, it's a hot day, again, being breathable. Now we have beasted this. I've worn it and worn it and worn it, washed it and washed it and washed it, and it hasn't
there's been no
apart.
degradation of the sticker part, the thingy parts.
Yeah. So again, holding up quite well.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, the Kaz is in charge of that and sorting all that out if anybody's interested. Andy, get 3 fingers in there, is what the woman in the police car said.
At the moment, I could get them in is the blue. I'm going to see if they'll do any more colours. I'd like if they had a green one, but the other one was like, it was a weird colour.
Yeah. Blue is the colour we come up with out of what they were suggesting, what they were offering at the time, because they were fairly limited on colours. The blue is the one we like the most. The other colours that I wanted green, but the green they were offering wasn't the sort of green that really fitted in with the bushcrafty world. It was more of a, when somebody says to you duck egg blue, and you look at it and go, is it really? Or they come up with phrases like it's teal, and you're like, is it?
Yeah, their ideal of teal can be about 8 different colours. Yeah.
I wanted olive drab, but you say olive.
I will be Leo. I've got the ones for the mugs, and I've done all the photos of everything we've got now, stock wise. And I said I'm going to be doing a flash sale next week. The t-shirts we already got, I'm going to be doing those at a £5 each, because they're nice t-shirts, but they weren't what we wanted design-wise.
We got them in, and we did I'm not saying we didn't like them. They weren't what we were.
Yeah, that's
really
what we.
going for.
That's what I thought, John. They do look like the old blue enamel, but they got like a slight little, almost like when you get them in certain lights, they've got like a little sparkle bit in it. So it's a bit like the night sky as well, which I thought was quite nice.
Right, so the t-shirts Kaz is on about for the flash sale.
I've got some more downstairs as well. What they've been washed. We got.
So just so you guys know, right, we've got this one for those that might be interested, and that is just on the front, not the back.
Yep. I'll hold that one.
We have this one, and these are a cotton t-shirt. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
put the sizes with them as well. But what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to measure the sizes myself, because they might say large, medium, whatever, but it's
bushcraft and an axe.
Yeah, we got 2 of those in green, and we got 2 of them in the that's more like maroon. A maroon.
Yeah, the para maroon, I would say that is. Okay, for those of you that want to know. And part of the investment on what we've managed to earn for the channel so far means that hopefully by next Sunday there will be a new camera running. We are going 4K.
What I've got, you can do you can do a bank transfer if you want. I've also got PayPal as well. So if either one of those suits you, then or if you want to send cash, then I'll suggest you do it like a little parcel. That's what I've done before. I've sent like a little parcel, like, I've wrapped it with some bubble wrap, so it looks like it's something in a bit of card. I put a couple of bits of cardboard and put the cash in it and done it that way.
Yeah. We do accept carrier pigeons as well.
Yes. Yes. Willow said, "Can we get it paid in bones?" But we said no.
Yeah.
Because you've got more than enough.
Yeah. So, and that's it. We're trying to keep it simple. We're not going through any businesses. With all this, we're trying to do off our own backs, because again, it's small scale. When we talked about these t-shirts to companies, there were people saying, "Yeah, we can do them for you, but you've got to have a run of 100 or a run of 200."
Yeah.
And we were like, "Do you know what? We've only got, like, you guys are our regulars. Other than that, I don't think many other people are going to be interested, because I'm not a big channel. If I was TA Outdoors and that, I could see it."
Bill, as long as I've got your email address, what I've done, I've used the contact list I've got on the Hampshire Outdoors one, and then I'm attaching emails and sending them all to everyone. That's got the photographs of the items that we've got for sale. It's got the sizes, the measurements, all that sort of thing. So as long as you've got that.
There you go. I'll hold that up there for anybody that needs the email. Nick, can we do a basic day kit loadout next week? Shelter brew kit, etc. Yeah. I've got to go upwards next week and do some work anyhow. So if you want a basic shelter and brew kit loadout, just the sort of things that I just take on a day out if I'm want a bit of shelter and that. Yeah, I'll do that. It's a simple. Yeah, what Mick carries is light and simple. Yeah. Okie doke, we'll do that.
So if anyone doesn't think we've got your email address, then if you send us an email to that address, and what I'll do, I'll add you to the mailing list. And like I said, I've done photographs of everything, so you better look at the items that we've got, and it explains what they are and the prices and everything else.
And there's no pressure there, guys. Okay. Please don't think we're trying to pressure people on that. What we've got to do, the channel's got to try and support itself a little bit. So if we can make a few pounds to put into the channel, like the new computer, screen monitor, the camera, 4K camera for the lives and that, because I'm aware this camera here is pretty much a pound shop special, and it's done me proud for the last couple of years. But again, it's not the best image. I'm aware of that. I realised that when I got my new monitor and I looked at the screen and I thought, you know what, you could do better. I spoke to Kaz. We looked at what the channel had raised in the last couple of months and went, yeah, do you know what, we can just about manage that, putting a little bit of our own funds into it.
Yeah, I might redo. I've got my own pouch that I carry on the big scooter, and I'm probably going to. I need to go through it and change it over, and I'll redo that because I did it earlier on, didn't I? What I carry in mine, and that is it's just hooked on my scooter, and it's got a Velcro thingy, Velcro patch on it. It says "Ouch Pouch," and that's what it is.
Mean, simple kits that I carry. I mean,
Hi, Cookie.
I've got all sorts of bits and pieces I carry. I've made a recent change. There's 2 new bits of kit. Or no, 2 bits of kit I've applied to my system from Badger Outdoors. You've all seen the waterproof bags, the ones above my head there. Great bits of kit. But they also do some other bits and pieces I was quite interested in. So they do what I'm going to do. I'll chuck those into the video this week. They do 2 systems that work
I know, Andy.
very, very well for me. They do one that's worked really well as a bug out bag. Okay. And as a regular carry bag. I was looking at kit for, you imagine my car system. You've seen the back seat. I've got all that kit there. I like things I can grab and go with. I like things that I can literally go, need that, grab it and go. But they've then got to double up as a carrying system. I like to have my hands free. If I'm walking through a conflict zone or into a difficult situation, sometimes I just want to sling things out the way, keep these old babies free, just in case I need them, or in case, as more often these days, being the age I am and stupidity puts in me, trip over something, I want to get my hands out in front of me before I crash into the deck. So,
yes, Andy, and mine have got carabiners and that hanging, and window breaker on it.
So before we
hanging off it.
Before we get into anything serious, and before I do the main videos, this weekend I was carrying a bum bag. Okay, and I loaded it out, but I loaded it out quite simply. So I got a foraging pouch there because it's that time of year. Scarlet elf cups and things like that. Might want to pick some mushrooms. Might want to pick up some tinder on the way.
I've got little bags in you.
Yeah, got my Puko on there. I mean, that works nice. It's waxed cotton. Sits there. It's big enough. I can even use it for spare mags if I needed to. But it folds away nice and efficiently, which you can't do with them on there. So, yeah, got my Puko on there. What I've also got on there, head torch in there, fire lighting kit in there, Cylum in there, and medkit in there. So it's a bum bag.
And it
says Outdoors.
HONS.
Yeah, so Badger Outdoors. It's a bum bag. It's a little bit more bulky than a standard bum bag. It makes a nice little tactical, non-tactical option. If you're going out for a walk, keep the med pouch to the back, keeps your hands free, and you've got room if you needed to load more stuff out. Heavy duty Cordura, including the strap with a simple buckle. So you can also, if you needed to, sling it that way, carry it that way. It gives you the options, especially if you're a little bit more rotund like Mickey, because sometimes it can be difficult to keep things up. On top of that, they do a 10-litre bag. Now, these little pouch bags are absolutely brilliant. I've got them in the car. I've got them around the house. Badger Outdoors have improved on the standard setup of a lot of the ones I've seen. They're just a little bit bigger, being 10 litres. Would make a brilliant medic's pouch for anybody that wants to carry a reasonable sized medic kit. You've got all the bits and pieces in front, all the usual Molly system, so you sling bits and pieces on.
Oh, that's the
give you a side view. Reasonably deep pockets.
A pupil gauge.
Which
you can use that to work out how big someone's pupils are.
Which open out quite nice. Got a nice little pocket in there, somewhere to hang your keys. Elastication there. Okay, and then you've got your main internal pocket, which again, there you see it's loaded out. Got my kit in it. Got a pocket at the back, elasticated straps to hold things in place, and a front pocket, and it's made heavy duty Cordura and it's waterproof. But the thing that really was the game changer for me, because I do love these pouches, was in the back here. It's tacking away really nicely and tidily into that pocket there, which at the moment is full of hand warmers. And it's padded, and a strap there so you can connect it to your belt if you wanted to. But more importantly, a good quality, very heavy duty, heavy buckled, solid and reliable strap. Now, I bought lots of bags like this in the past and they never seem to fit properly. I always find them quite uncomfortable, but this one actually does. This one actually fits quite nicely. The strap's wide enough to take the weight if you needed to on a load. The system does sling around the body quite easily, and everything is secure. Everything's where you need it. So that is, yeah, to me, that's a great bit of kit. I like the way the strap folds up, tucks away, clips away. So if you just want something to throw on the seat of the car, you can do. You could adapt that into a bug out bag with your essentials in it. Have it as a grab bag, but know that if you've got to grab it, you've got to go and you're going to end up doing any distance. Pull the strap out, sling the strap out, go hands free. Or if you're going to end up somewhere where you think
or you can sling it around
a little bit,
or you can sling it around your car seat.
Yeah, or you can just hang it on your car seat. So Badger Outdoors, were they expensive? I don't think they're expensive, but they are also, and this is where we come back into this difficulty. You've got to pay a little bit for quality, but I've also seen these bags up in the hundreds of pounds. Okay, this one wasn't the hundreds of pounds. This was, like 30 quid. The bum bag was a lot less. I think it was about eight or 10 pounds. So again, I think you've got to look at what you need, what you carry. I don't necessarily think everybody's going to need something like that, but for me, for what I do, one, it gives me the ability to review a bit of kit, show a bit of kit to people, show people options, but it also gives me the reliability and the confidence of the gear I need, because quite often I can find myself in some sticky situations. The other thing is it will also clip via 4 clips straight to your Bergen, your rucksack if you need to.
You could actually have that
way,
clipped. You could actually use some sort of strapping to have that hanging between the 2 seats of your car.
Yeah, could do. Many options, options. But it is, it's a nice, sturdy, well-made bag, and that's.
Pass the mug. I should put it back in this box.
That's the difference. We don't stock those.
No.
But if you're interested in any of the Badger Outdoor gear, the website you want to visit is Military EU. Okay. If you just type into Google Military EU, look for their shop. They do all the Badger Outdoors gear, and I am mightily impressed. It's well worth a look. Well worth a look. They do a whole range of gear and equipment aimed at military and civilian usage. And the ethos is there is even the civilian kit, although it's been civilianized, civilian colours, designs and so on, is built to the military standard. Heavy stitching, good quality materials, well made, well put together. Simple as that. Cookie, we have a little shop, we don't have a shop. Basically, it's a case you can send us an email and Kaz will let you know about all the bits and pieces we do. We're doing T-shirts, we're doing mugs, we're doing hats.
Cookie, if we got your email address, I can add you to the
shopping list.
Yeah, shopping list. Or if you haven't, if you could have you
my personal favourite is the Hampshire Outdoors hat.
Yep. We have the hats, we have the mugs were you have the heat to it. It's a blue mug. When you have the heat to it, it turns white and it has a Hampshire Outdoors logo on it. We have some EDCs. We have got some water bottle pouches. We've got some ones for mobile phones, all sorts.
Cookie did email us when he came to the camp last year. But
that's it, Cookie. Right, what I'll do, I've got to send out some emails after the live, so I'll add you. I'll send you the mug one, and then tomorrow I'm sending out one that's got like I've sort of done a sort of catalogue-y type thing with a picture of all the items and all the descriptions and prices.
How are you keeping anyhow, Cookie? I hope everything's good. Hope you're doing well, mate. I hope life's doing you awesome. And yes, there is going to be a camp coming up in the next few months.
Yeah.
Information to come very, very shortly. Gareth's
Night,
going
Lee.
away, looking at his dates and that, and we will get something organised from there. Meds o'clock, Lee. Lee, sleep well, brother. Take it easy. Love to everybody. Take it easy. Look after yourselves.
That's very true. Play once and that thing something lasts for 10 years.
Yeah. That's the other thing, isn't it? Is you want to buy something. Do you know what the best buy? People keep saying to me, "What was your best buy in the last few years?" I'll tell you what my best buy was in the last few years, and I think my mate Benny can bear me out on this.
Good.
And to the point where Kaz has just bought me another one.
Oh yeah, I think yours.
The cheap Amazon.
That was Temu one. Yeah.
Folding firebox thing, mate. That has been with this channel right from the beginning. It's one of the first items we got, and it has been an absolutely.
I mean, you can see it's well and truly worn.
Solid,
So I've actually bought him a new one.
Yeah, solid and efficient rocket piece of kit. It's been absolutely awesome. When I first reviewed it, first time I reviewed it, I said I liked this design. Didn't know how long it would last, how well it would stand up. And the very first day I got it, I broke the zip on the bag. Other than breaking the zip on the bag, you know, the thing's still going well.
I think Benny, yours didn't you your rack or something broke? You had to get it. I had to get another rack for it.
Yeah. But they damn good bit of kit at a budget price.
Yeah,
absolutely awesome bit of kit. And it's one of those things that when I first got it, I looked at it and went, I don't know, and it just proved me wrong. So sometimes the cheap kit can be really good. Other times,
of course I will, Bill. I'll say to her, right, I'm telling you now, woman, give me a shed.
Who's that?
Bill. He said he wants his wife's shed. It's bigger than his, and it's just unacceptable. Could you send me an email and tell her for me?
Right. Play this message from me. Right. Madam, my name is Michael. I run Hampshire Outdoors and Survival, and I am ably assisted by my good woman, Kaz. Now, you need to know this, my good woman. Every man needs his shed. It is an essential place. It doesn't mean he loves you any the less. It doesn't mean he thinks any the worse of you. But he needs to bury his head in his shed. He has many things that make no sense whatsoever he needs to store and keep.
And as we know, us ladies, we make more use of our space. So you could have the smaller one, knowing full well that you'll make better use of it than he did. So he can have the big one because they make too much mess.
After all, as we've learnt this evening, a lady can conceal a pistol in places
a
man
can't,
making better use of space. Whereas a man, being a man, as I say, has many things that you would not understand. Often he doesn't understand, but he needs to store them.
Why you got a sticker on your tail?
Simon, stop.
Yes, Cookie, you'll have to read. You'll have to go back and watch that. So at halfway, about an hour in, about the horror of the American cop show.
Yeah. Coochie, that's what she called it.
Coochie.
She had a pistol in her coochie. She pulled it out and she shot a policeman and missed him with all the shots from the back seat of the car to the front seat of the car. Sorry. It's out there on YouTube. Go and find it. It's amazing.
Night, Ray.
Slightly disturbing as well. Yeah. Coochie shot. Yeah.
He's funny
gun.
Oh, here we go again.
That sounds very First World War, doesn't it?
Yes.
I say, Carruthers, bring over the fanny gun. The Jerrys seem to be coming over the line. Okie doke, sir. Here we go, one fanny gun.
Dear goodness.
See you later, Ray. Have a great week, mate. Take care. All my love. Oh, dear. I'm sure why did we even go there? I shouldn't have even gone there.
No.
Yeah. The belt-fed fanny gun. I say, Carruthers, get the belt-fed fanny gun. Yes, this will show the what, won't it?
That's what I've been running.
Yes. Oh, poor old Carruthers. He was on the fanny gun, blew his fingers clean off. Yes. Give him the shed. She gets to carry the pistol.
Oh dear Lord.
Well, Stealth. Well, there you're mentioning the shed pixie, and every man knows about the shed pixie. You put an item in there on the shelf, tidy, organised in your mind, and 30 seconds later you shut the door. You hear that little tinkle. It's like a little bell. You open the door, it's gone. Where has it gone? Probably another dimension. There is another dimension somewhere where people are going, what the bleeding hell did...
In ours, we got false widow spiders, and I swear that's what they're the ones that are moving it.
In another dimension, they're forever walking around going, where did that 8mm Allen key come from? It just appeared.
Yes.
It's just right. 8mm Allen keys, 10mm ring spanners. They just...
Yeah, it's like the socks.
Yeah.
Gone. Socks going in the tumble dryer.
Yeah.
Never to be seen again.
You can have I've bought before now a box of sockets, a socket set, full socket set. Opened it up, used it once, gone back to it 2 days later. The 8mm and 10mm socket gone. Where? What happened? I didn't even use them originally. I was changing a wheel. Gone.
It is 2 minutes past 10.
I
can hear my clock going off downstairs.
Yeah, we often look at stuff and say that looks handy. Goes in the shed. It's like a military thing. That's shiny. What's it do? I have no idea. We want one.
Yes.
Magpies. That's what we are. Magpies. Anyhow, guys, that's 2 hours.
Yeah.
Do excuse my hay fever.
Poor Willow. So
I've he's stolen my hanky.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 emails to send now, and then I shall send the other ones again the next lot.
Simon, go well sick parade. Remember, cough, sneeze, fart, but hold it all in. Yeah. Good night, Cookie. Take it easy, mate. Bill, great night again. Thank you so much for joining us. Yorkshire Outdoors Survival Sam. Have an awesome week, mate.
Enjoy your
enjoy your camp. Yeah, enjoy your camp. Have a great time, mate. Look after yourself, and I hope all is well.
Night, living Lavoo.
Living Lavoo, brother. Yeah, hope you're all good. Hope you and the missus are fine and everything's good for you down there. Weather's holding out now.
His sneezing is epic. It's bloody scary. He does it and it frightens the life out of me sometimes.
It's small kids across the way in the other house have wet themselves.
Night, Catley.
No,
night, Matty.
Matty, take it easy,
brother. I apologise how bad it got it. Yeah.
Great to meet you. Yeah, and as you say, this is the Sunday night social. Not everybody's cup of tea. Pub. What happens in the pub stays in the pub.
Time, gentlemen, please. And ladies.
Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you weren't too shocked or surprised. And it was a brilliant weekend meeting you, mate.
Yeah.
FU crew, take it easy, brother.
Have a good day tomorrow before you're up.
Yeah. Hope you're going well. Have an awesome
Remember, stick a baby shark sticker somewhere.
Yeah. Andy, take it easy, mate. Yeah, Stealth. Just cover yourself in baby shark stickers. Get your indelible marker.
Put one each on your nipple.
Yeah. Get your indelible marker and write not here, not here, not here, not here, not here, and definitely not down there. Yeah. Just keep things safe. And the scariest thing I've ever had is actually have them come in and go, right, we're taking the kidney out, right? What side are we doing? And I actually turned around and bloke went, what, you don't know? And he went, well, hang on, let's have a look at the paperwork. Oh, yeah, left one.
Mike.
And then they drew a big L on the belly.
I hope everything goes all right next week when you're in Moscow, and I hope we got someone to go with you.
Yeah. Take it easy, Mike. Hope all goes well. Stay safe, brother. Look after yourself. And,
Night, Kitten.
Have a good time. Kitten, take care, mate. Love to Paula. Hope everything's fine there. Sticks, hope you're good, brother. You and your family, all great. I'll catch up with you tomorrow morning as normal. Same for Owen and that. And Kitten, I'll have a chat to you tomorrow morning, guys.
Ooh, we've got 25 likes. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. 25. That's a record for us.
Wow, you've gone up again. We're at 2.33.
Oh, we're doing well. We're accelerating. John, stay safe, brother. Look after yourself. Quick message as well. I know he hasn't joined us tonight. He watched it on catch up. Mr. D.
Oh, yeah.
To you, your mum, and your family. Hope your mum gets well soon. Send her our love. Tell her we're thinking of her. And mate, yeah, don't worry. We'll put plans off until things are sorted. Everything's a bit more stable. All right. That's all my love from us here. And again, thank you everybody for joining us this evening. Sunday Night Social. It's about you guys. You make it. Without you, I don't know that I could just keep it going. This is your responsibility. It's all your fault. But yeah, thank you for being here. We really do appreciate every single one of you. Angels, yeah, thank you, mate. Been there since the beginning. First in, last out. Angels with dirty faces, always there watching in the background. Thank you, my friend. One day we'll meet and I'll buy you a pint. Anyhow.
Night. Have a good week, all.
As we all finish off, love those you do, forgive those you don't. May peace and light be upon every single one of you in this absolutely wonderful world of ours. Have an awesome week. Get outdoors, have an adventure, get some fresh air, do something that makes you smile.
And don't watch any cop programs.
Have fun. Take care, guys. Mickey out.
Bye.